Hello everyone. The primary regulation for water quality in the Philippines is the DNR Administrative Order 2016-08 or the Water Quality Guidelines and General Effluent Standards of 2016. There are important points in this department order that relates to the water quality guidelines and general effluent standard. One is the classification of the water bodies as exemplified in Section 5 of this department order. The water body classification and the usage of fresh water as determined in Table 1. We have Class AA, Class A, Class B, Class C, and Class D for fresh water body classification. And in Table 2 of Section 5 of DOW 2016-08 provides the water body classification and usage of marine waters. Classification include Class SA, Class SB, Class SC, and Class SD. Now, there are other classification of water bodies aside from the fresh surface water, the marine waters. It also includes the groundwater. Uh, of, of course, it is not reflected in this department order, but always remember the groundwater is also considered as fresh water. Now, the water quality guidelines are ambient concentration limits as exemplified here in section 6 of DOW 2016-08. I read and I quote, the rules and regulations established in this section are intended to maintain and preserve the quality of all water bodies based on their intended beneficial usage and to prevent and abate pollution and contamination to protect public health, aquatic resources, crops, and other living organisms. So the water quality guidelines are ambient concentration limits for various physical, chemical, and biological parameters like the dissolved oxygen, the BOD, heavy metals, coliform that must be maintained in a water body based on its classification. Now here we have the table 3 of the Department Order 2016-08. Table 3, the water quality guidelines for primary parameters. And also you have table 4, table 5, and table 6. We we need to ensure that the quality of our ambient water is beneficial. The goal is to protect the designated beneficial use of the water. Example for fishing, drinking water, recreation. Now, the water quality guidelines as reflected in table 3, the water quality guidelines for primary parameters. For example, the allowable fecal coliform level based on table 3 is for class C water is 200 mpn per 100 ml. So we can ensure that the quality of the water for class C water for beneficial use is protected. Class C water for fishery water for the propagation and growth of fish and other aquatic resources. Class C also classified as the for recreational water class for boating, fishing, or similar activities. Also, Class C is for agriculture, irrigation, and livestock watering. So the water quality guidelines, especially in table 3, 4, 5, and 6, will protect the designated beneficial use of the water. Again, for example, the allowable fecal coliform level is much stricter for class AA, which is for drinking water, than for class C, which is for agriculture, irrigation, fishery. Now, in DOW 2016-08, especially in section 7, provides the general effluent standard. The general effluent standards are maximum allowable limits for pollutants that can be discharged from any point source. So, for example, we have an industrial pipe sewer outfall. We set a maximum allowable limits for pollutants to be discharged into a receiving body of water. So the general effluent standard, as exemplified here in section 7, applies regardless of the classification of the water body, of the receiving water body. It is the minimum national standard all discharges must meet. The key principle here, if the general effluent standard is not enough to protect the specific water body classification, stricter specific effluent standard can be imposed by the DENR on a case by case basis. So what are the important points in general effluent standard? The key parameters, significant monitoring parameters by industry category. Now, the Department Order 2016-08 or the General Effluent Standard sets limits for these significant monitoring parameters per industry category or PSIC code. There are parameters to be monitored, especially conventional parameters like biochemical oxygen demand or BOD, total suspended solid or TSS, oil in grease, pH, temperature. Of course, it also includes nutrients like phosphate, nitrate, the heavy metals like chromium, cadmium, lead, mercury, and microbiological parameters such as fecal coliform, total coliform, and other toxic substances like cyanide, phenol, sulfide. So it is mandatory for all dischargers, the operators and owners of facilities to comply with the standards set by DNR. Now, to be regulated under this department order, all facilities discharging wastewater must secure a water discharge permit as exemplified in section 14 of DOW 2005-10 or the IRR of the Philippine Clean Water Act. The wastewater discharge permit will specify the quantity and quality of the effluent. The discharge permit shall be secured from concerned government agency, the DNR Environmental Management Bureau, and or the Laguna Lake Development Authority. The owners and operators of facilities must submit a report to showcase the compliance of the establishments to the standards set by DNR through prescribed self-monitoring and reporting. Permittees or the owners or operators of facilities discharging wastewater, treated water, are required to conduct regular monitoring of their effluent and submit discharge monitoring report. It is advisable for owners and operators of facilities discharging regulated water pollutants to use appropriate pollution control technology to consistently meet the effluent standard. So there are standards set by DNR as exemplified in Table 9, page 20 of Dow 2016-08. Now, the pollution control technology, appropriate technology will ensure that the quality of the effluent pass the standard set by DNR as exemplified here in Table 9. Like for BOD, we have 50 milligram per liter for Class C receiving water body. Now, there are prohibited acts um, exemplified in Dow 2005-10 or the Philippine Clean Water Act rules and regulations. The prohibited act among many is discharging regulated water pollutants without the discharge permit. And of course, exceedance to the standards set by DENR. The Dow 2016-08 in summary, otherwise known as the Water Quality Guidelines and General Effluent Standards, establishes the framework, the classified water, the set standard for ambient water and effluent to protect the receiving water body. And Dow 2016-08 impose maximum permissible limits or discharge limits on all polluters as the first line of defense. Compliance is enforced through the permit and monitoring system. So you are to showcase your compliance to water quality guidelines and general effluent standard through our discharge permit and submitted self-monitoring report. Thank you very much for time listening. Again, if you have question, you can directly raise your question to DNR Environmental Management Bureau, the primary agency responsible in the implementation of environmental laws, rules and regulations and standards. But if you have question, you can type it below. Thank you very much for time listening and God bless us all.